Paul Croteau, FTR Radio, the loud talker in the house. I've got a great guest right now, Ray McKinney. He is running in Georgia, District 12. I got a great story. The man has already run for president. He beat John McCain in that race. And he actually sponsored a great party last night for the bloggers here at the SRLC convention in New Orleans. So we sat down, let's started talking, and let's just ask some questions, because the presidential race thing was something you kind of did, just you wanted to make a difference a little bit, but that was kind of a, would you say it was a half-serious thing, or what was that all about?
Well, if you look back at the beginning, we're talking filing on April 1st of 2007. I thought some people would actually get the humor, but what I saw at the time in 2007 is I didn't see a real candidate that I supported. I didn't see a candidate that was energizing America, you know, somebody that was just appealing to the common man.
Mm-hmm.
And I went to some party meetings, I talked to some people, and I did not see somebody I could really jump in behind at that point. So I figured, well, what the heck? I'm going to go out there and run, and I'm going to try to bring people over to the Republican Party. Let's get people start talking about issues, create some excitement. And I got a lot of pushback from the establishment. But what I found was, you know, we did a MySpace page. It was rayforvp.com. Within the first week, we had 1,500 friends all around the country, all young people. And what we did was we engaged them in politics.
Mm-hmm.
From that, I got a call from some people down in Florida with the Republican Party, one of the counties. I went down and spoke with them, explained what I was trying to do, so that they said, hey, that's great. Why don't you just run for president, you know, and get your issues out. And I was a little bit, you know, it kind of startled me that why would you really take this seriously? And they said, look, it's not that you're not going to win. We all know that. But you're going to get people engaged. That's what we're looking for, because we see no engagement in the Republican Party.
Right.
You know, Hillary and Obama, are doing their thing and getting excitement, but we're not doing it. Now, this was way before Joe the Plumber or any of this stuff came out.
Right.
So I went back to Savannah, and we resubmitted our paperwork for President of the United States. Local media picked it up, and one day I get a call from the Republican Party of Texas, and they said, are you Ray McKinney running for president of the United States? And I said, yeah. And I'm sitting here in my office at work.
Yeah.
And the guy says, well, I'm Hans Klingler, and we would like to invite you to the first ever Texas state straw poll for president of the United States. And I said, really? How many people did you invite? He said, 13. I said, really? I said,
and this is in Texas, and you're not in Texas at the time.
No, I'm in Georgia.
Okay.
And this is, like I said, this is the state GOP's straw poll, delegates only. You had to have been a delegate to a state convention or a national convention. They were expecting 3,000 to 5,000 people,
mm-hmm.
and this was their big event. And so it was, why are you inviting me? He said, well, you're an FEC candidate. Well, who else did you invite? Well, there's 13 that we invited. And I said, well, who are they? And he said, John McCain and Brownback and Tancredo. And I'm thinking to myself, okay, this is a little strange. And I said, well, do I get to speak? He said, well, Mr. McKinney, you're one of the candidates for president of the United States. Of course you get to speak. And I said, well, how did you hear about me? And he said, well, yeah, the FEC filings. I said, well, there's 300 of them out there. He said, yeah, but you're actually showing up in polls in Texas.
Wow.
So that kind of caught me by surprise. So we flew out there and had a little booth, campaign booth. Right beside me was Duncan Hunter, and 2 booths down was Ron Paul. And we met people and shook hands. And I got to give my speech. I drew the slot right after Michael Steele,
mm-hmm.
who did like a mini fundraiser. And I'm thinking to myself, oh man, this is here. Nobody knows me. They just got hit up for money. This is really going to bomb. So we got our speech. We actually got 2 standing ovations. Afterwards, when they posted the results, it came in 7th out of 13. There was 2 senators, a congressman, a doctor, and a lawyer who came in behind me. One of the presidential candidates who came in behind me in 9th place was Senator John McCain.
Wow.
So now I go back to Savannah, and people are saying, why don't you really run for an office? And I said, that takes a lot of investment.
Right.
I can assure you right now, nobody was measuring for drapes in the White House. We were just trying to engage America. And not that I take credit for this or anything, but you see what happened when you had the Joe the Plumber effect,
right,
and you saw the Sarah Palin effect. That's what I thought would happen if we could get a regular guy or regular people involved in politics.
Yeah.
And I think if we'd have done it earlier, it actually would have worked. So we decided to go ahead and go for the congressional run. I quit my job, resigned from my position.
Wow, that's dedication.
Refinanced my house to borrow money to pay bills. We ran our campaign, and unfortunately, it was a 3-way race. We came in second. We missed a runoff by about 450 votes.
Wow.
And people called and said, Ray, if you get a runoff, I'll raise you $50,000 next week. And I said, well, if you'd have raised me $50,000 last week, we'd have won the race.
Timing.
So now we're back in it again. And it's
what's the situation in your district? How's the competitive scenario look there? Are you confident that you think you're going to do a good job there and win?
I think there's so many things lining up right now. It's a D+1 district, fairly modern. 2004, 2006, John Barrow won with less than 1% of the vote, both election cycles. 2008 was an anomaly. 2010, we see it's going to be an off-peak year. If you look at the entire ticket, there's nothing really exciting. Some voters, voter turnout maybe a little bit depressed. But John Barrow, who is this dedicated Blue Dog Democrat, is being hammered by the left. MoveOn.org is putting, we've heard rumors, a $250,000 media buy. Daily Cost is going after John Barrow. He has a primary candidate, Regina Thomas, a woman who I have a lot of respect for. Don't agree on a lot of positions, but with Regina, I know what I get.
Right.
John, you don't. So Regina is really going to make him run hard, cost him a lot of funds. So if he beats Regina Thomas after July 20th in the primary, he's going to be bloody, he's going to be bruised, he's going to be broke. So we've got a district that's D+1. We have an energized Tea Party movement within the district. I think this is about the best shot we have of taking them out. Fantastic.
So I know you're a busy man with lots of folks to talk to. Any last parting phrases, I guess? What's the best way to contact you, to find out more about you, and then donate?
Especially the donate part.
That's important.
RayMcKinney.org. You can actually Google the word Ray McKinney.
You've got a page on. You got a wiki page now, don't you?
Oh yes, I have a wiki page. Actually, I show up a couple times in Wikipedia. The first time I put in a wiki page, they rejected it, and then after I won the straw poll, buddy, I have wiki pages now. So
that's fantastic. You have made it if you've got an official Wikipedia page. I
have an official wiki page.
So Ray McKinney, running for Georgia's 12th district. I appreciate you coming by. Thanks for all you've done for the bloggers here. We appreciate it. Have a great day.
I appreciate it. Bye-bye.